guys.
Thanks for getting up and joining us. 139 rush yards, 2 touchdowns. My question to you, what was your pregame meal?
So I had a couple French toast, a little bacon and eggs. That's about it.
Meal of champions. How big was this win for your Colts team?
Man, it was very big. We know a good Cowboy team was coming in this week, so we had to lock in and go out there and get the dub as we push for the playoffs.
For you guys, this season obviously didn't start the way you had hoped, 1-5. What do you think's been the key to you guys being, aside from a hiccup against Jacksonville, arguably the hottest team in football over the last couple months?
Everybody really trusting each other. We knew things ain't start well for us, but we always knew that we could be a good team, and each week we knew we could get better and better, and each week we try to focus in just going 1-0.
Marlon, you've always been an overcomer, a high achiever. You played your high school football there at Booker T down in Miami. I used to watch you make some of those big runs, exciting brand of football. Took that to South Florida. Now with the Colts looking for a running back, don't you think you're the guy to finally give them the running back that they haven't had in a long time?
I mean, yeah, definitely. I believe in myself, but each week, man, you just got to go out there and prove it. It's the NFL, so you got to just show the team what you got each week.
Yeah, I was watching your post-game press conference, Marlon, after this game, and you were asked a similar question about the speculation about the Colts being the running back market. And you had a very interesting answer about what motivates you and about it not being about what you hear about free agency, but what your real motivation is. Could you tell to our audience what you told to the post-game press conference audience?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I can't worry about what the people say around me. I mean, it is what it is. It's the NFL, so people want to bring what they want to bring in. I'll just focus on me and just try to help this team right now and help this team go 1-0 and try to help the run game right now and try to not focus on the future, man. Just keep doing me.
Marlon, I want to talk to you about Andrew Luck, how easy it is to play with him as he's playing. He's gotten so much better since week 1. How impressive has that been, watching him both recover and then play as well as he has?
Man, Andrew's a great guy. I mean, he focuses in each week. He's so calm, and each week he goes so hard, man. He learned everything about this team and just help us out and on the field. And he's seeing things on the field that other guys don't see. And having a guy like that, you always know you can trust on him and lean on him when things get tough.
Now, Marlon, going into this week's game, how do you build off of the confidence? Because it seemed like Frank Reich has you guys playing with a lot of confidence. What type of insight or what type of game plan week in, week out for the running backs has Frank Reich had you guys prepared? Because it seemed like you guys had a strategy edge going into that Dallas game as far as understanding them and what they were going to try to do defensively.
Oh, yeah, definitely. From all the coaches, man, Coach Raff, Coach Goose, offensive lineman coach, man, those guys scheme things up well. So each week we just always try to attack and tell the linemen when they battle up front, and I always try to move them in. And that's what we try to do each week and go out there do our job.
Back-to-back strong draft classes for the Colts. You were obviously part of the one 2 years ago. This year, you guys got 2 absolute studs with your first 2 picks. In Darius Leonard, who might win Defensive Player of the Year, and Quentin Nelson. Everyone describes Quentin Nelson, the offensive guard, as mean, and they mean it as a compliment because of the position that he plays. Can you describe Quentin Nelson, the player, but also Quentin Nelson, the guy that you've gotten to know over the last year?
Oh, yeah, man. Quentin gonna give us all out there on the field, but off the field, man, he a very cool guy. He laid back. He real funny, man. He a real funny guy. But on that field, man, he's a different guy on that field. He always got your back. He always there when you need him, especially when he always come pick me up once I get tackled or anything like that, make sure I'm all right, make sure everything is good.
Marlon, thanks so much for hanging out with us today.